Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. The drama all around the college football world continues to unfold. Get your popcorn ready, because we got more coming your way. I don't normally expose somebody in the comment section. You know, I know it's the reality of the situation. You put yourself out there on YouTube. Alabama fans are going to come in. They're going to defend their head coach. They're going to defend their program. We're going to get into it. I'm going to take a look at a comment from a listener here in just a second. But as always, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. It's quick. It's free. It's easy. It helps the channel. Also, if you are new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We are fans just like you. For the fans, by the fans. If you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. So let's go ahead and get into it. Again, as the news kind of unfolds, earlier today, Nick Saban went viral over some things he said Wednesday night, accusing Jimbo Fisher and Texas A&M for using NIL illegally to bring in the #1 ranked recruiting class in the country. And Nick Saban said, "We didn't pay a single player, no, not one. Nick Saban or Alabama, they would never ever break the rules or pay players." Jimbo Fisher fired back, talking about he, as in Nick Saban, not being the god of college football. He says, go dig into his past or anybody that's ever coached with him. You can find out anything you want to find out, what he does and how he does it. It's despicable. It really is. Now, again, talking about the comment section, I know Alabama fans are going to come in. They're going to defend their coach. They're going to defend their program, but some of it's almost comical. Here's the comment from Eric Dimbo, clearly an Alabama fan. He left about 17 comments on the video this morning, but he says, this is fake news. Fake news. Tennessee would be the one to talk about lying. Have y'all ran out of McDonald's bags? You know that joke, it never gets old. It's just the joke. It's the gift that keeps on giving all year long. He says, Nick's warning you all. You got that, guys? Nick's warning us. He's warning us. If he joins the cheating, if he joins the cheating, he can do it better. That's a big if. You can see my response there to what I think about whether or not Nick Saban is cheating, because, you know, Nick Saban would never cheat. Alabama is a clean program. They would never cheat. Well, this came out this morning. Ex-FSU football star Travis Johnson says Alabama offered 6 figures during high school recruitment. Now, we're going to take a look at exactly who Travis Johnson is. And before you get too excited, Nick Saban was not quite at Alabama yet. Nick Saban showed up in 2007. Johnson was in the class of 2000. But the bottom line is, let me ask you guys a question. Let me ask you a question just for one moment. Do you think that Nick Saban showed up to Alabama to clean things up, to run a tight ship, to run a clean program? Because you see, that's the difference between me and some of these Alabama fans coming into the comment section today, is I will openly admit, I know it happens all across the country. It's not just Alabama. It's not just Texas A&M. It's not just Tennessee. Every college football program in America is paying players and has been paying players for a long time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the article from 24/7 Sports. Alabama head coach Nick Saban made headlines Wednesday evening when he called out Texas A&M for allegedly buying all of its top recruiting class of 2022 with name, image, and likeness money. The comment was one that went viral and quickly sparked reaction across the country. One of those responses came from former Florida State defensive lineman Travis Johnson, who took to Twitter and quote tweeted the Saban remark that was reported by AL.com's Mike Rodak. In it, Johnson alleged that Alabama offered him 6 figures out of high school. There you can see the tweet. It says, y'all been paying players since the 80s. Offered me 6 figures during that time, and now y'all swear y'all not paying anyone. Like kids say, cap, y'all was NIL before NIL. So Travis Johnson pointing out there that Alabama has been paying players long before it was legal. That's the difference. Now, you're not supposed to entice, you're not supposed to grab guys out of the portal utilizing NIL, but we all know, let's not be stupid. Let's not pretend like we don't know what's going on in college football, in the world of recruiting, and in the transfer portal. Everybody is enticing players. Everybody is using NIL to recruit. It's the world we live in. Now, why is Nick Saban so upset? He's upset because he can't keep up. Nick Saban cannot keep up. And I know some of you guys left some good comments on the videos this morning. morning talking about Nick Saban basically putting out a call to arms. He is trying to rally the troops. He is trying to communicate to his boosters and say, what you guys are doing is not good enough, and if we want to keep up, you're going to have to give more money. Nick Saban claiming they only spent $3 million on NIL this past season for players that were on the roster. Again, he would never pay a recruit, even though he bragged about earning 7 figures for his quarterback before he ever took a snap. But again, I think Nick Saban's getting a little old. I think he's starting to lose his mind and his memory. Goes on the article here to talk a little bit about Johnson, again being in the class of 2000, took his talents to Florida State as the nation's number 4 overall prospect. Goes on to talk a little bit about what he did in high school and then ending up in the NFL. Talks about Nick Saban's comments. Let's get back to it. He says, I know the consequence is going to be difficult for the people who are spending tons of money to get players. For the people. It's going to be difficult for the people because, again, Nick Saban and Alabama, they are not doing this. They are not using money. They are not buying players through NIL. Only other teams. Nick Saban runs a clean, tight ship. Says you read about it, you know who they are. We were second in recruiting last year. A&M was first. A&M bought every player. Again, speaking in absolutes, A&M bought every player on their team, made a deal for name, image, and likeness. We didn't buy one player. But I don't know if we're going to be able to sustain that in the future because more and more people are doing it. It's tough. So what is Nick Saban saying there? Is he saying I run a tight ship now, but we're not going to be able to sustain that in the future. So I'm going to go ahead and start cheating because everybody else is. Nick, don't pretend like we're stupid. We know exactly what you're doing. Goes on to say here, Fisher shot down the idea that his top-ranked signing class had been bought during an appearance on 24/7 Sports National Signing Day show earlier this year. Again, I made a video on that back a couple of months ago. Go back, check that out. Make sure you watch the 2 videos from earlier this morning. Again, he says it didn't affect recruiting at all. I'll say this, and I'll address it in my press conference. This $30 million deal is a joke. That there's some fund out there. It's just comical that there's some fund out there for all these things that went down, and it was written on Bro Bible by some guy named Sliced Bread, and all of a sudden the country believes it. It is a joke. Didn't affect recruiting at all. Everybody just wants to go to Texas A&M. It's not about money. It's not about money at all. It's about Jimbo Fisher. It's about player relationships. Absolutely no money involved in the class of 22. He says the people who, as I say, want to make comments on that have no idea what's going on. It's insulting to the players who came here and the people around us. The transfer portal is a factor. So again, for all you Alabama fans trolling the comment section that Alabama would never cheat, never break any rules. They follow the book. Nick Saban, if he did cheat, he would do it better than us. That's what I've been assured. But ex-Florida State football star Travis Johnson allegedly says that Alabama offered him 6 figures during his high school recruitment. So hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Again, this happened before the arrival of Nick Saban, so I'm sure we'll all be in agreement. I'm sure all of you guys will be in agreement that Nick Saban showed up to Alabama and cleaned things up. He cleaned house and running things by the book. So hit that comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you smash that thumbs up on the way out the door and go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Just go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Now is the perfect time to pick up the brand new Beat Bama shirt. Got that nice, small, clean Talkin' VAWLS logo underneath it. But again, any and all support, greatly appreciated. Thank you guys for tuning in. I know some of you guys are enjoying these rant-like videos here today. So thanks for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up. That's going to do it for this one. There's only one way I know to send you guys out of here. This is the Talkin' VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
We don't give a damn about the whole state of Alabama, whole state of Alabama, whole state of Alabama. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Alabama. We're from Tennessee. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Alabama, whole state of Alabama, whole state of Alabama. We don't give a damn about the whole state of Alabama. We're from Tennessee.
Oh my God, we should leave it at that.
Okay.
We should close with that. That is the mind blower of mind blowers.
Good.